This month's Hero of the Month sale at Alternate Reality features the Bloody Pulps. That's right, all of my pulp reprints and all of my pulp trade paperbacks are all 25% off all month long at Alternate Reality. Now this includes The Shadow, Doc Savage, The Avenger, G8 and his Battle Aces, Spider, High Adventure, and many, many other fine titles. And Planet Stories as well. And if you pick up Planet Stories, you can find out the secret of the Queen of the Martian Catacombs. So be sure to stop off at Alternate Reality all month long for our Hero of the Month sale.
This is the one and only Video Outhouse, probably for a very good reason.
Give me a system status report, please.
Hey kids, it's Sweet Dan Sweet here, coming to you from C2E2, representing myalternatereality.com. I'm here with Ed from CONTRADICTORY.mp4, a great webcomic. If you don't know anything about it, I wanted to talk to you a little bit and introduce you. So Ed,
yeah,
you think you're pretty funny?
I like to think that I can write humorous things on the interwebs.
Well, that settles it. So really, what's the deal? I see there's some guys here, Panda Man or whatever. What's going on? What's the story?
Well, the comic started, I had this idea that I wanted to just get out, which was for a fake pitch for a sci-fi channel movie called Shark Train.
Shark Train.
And that was years before Snakes on a Plane. And I just kind of bounced around my head for a long time, and I was like, what am I going to do with it? And then I was at Baltimore Comic-Con in 2007, hung out with a bunch of webcomics people, and I was like, I'll do a webcomic. So I did a webcomic, and then after that it was going to be like autobiographical stuff and all that, but then these characters started showing up.
Right.
Like the aforementioned Panda Bear, Pinder, and I had some 19th century gentleman scientists, and then I decided to just toss them all in together, and then it just got really meta, and like they all know they're in a webcomic, they argue with me about being in a webcomic, they yell at me for drawing them wrong, just stuff like that. So I call it an absurd meta comic.
Okay, that's really cool. So you like to bring a lot of funny to it.
Try to.
And you like to be a little bit off the wall.
Yeah.
And yet at the same time it doesn't seem like it's overly offensive.
No.
Or in your face, like a lot of stuff is geared toward adult humor.
Yeah, no, I try to avoid that kind of stuff. I like to think I'm making something that's like, I mean, timeless sounds really pompous, but I just want it to be able to be enjoyed in any context, any time, you know, any place. I don't get too topical. I did a little bit of political stuff during the campaign, but aside from that, I just try to just bring the funny.
So who are some of your influences?
Some of my influences, Calvin and Hobbes, of course, but I think probably my biggest influence would be Bloom County.
Awesome, awesome, dude. Totally know what that is. That's a lot of people know. That's awesome, man. So people can find you at CONTRADICTORY.com.
At CONTRADICTORY.com.
And how many issues you got up there that they could read?
I've got 3 issues out now. Oh, well, I've got tons of strips, but I've collected them into about 3 issues so far.
Okay. Awesome, dude.
Updates every Monday and Thursday. And
can they find you on Facebook? Can they find you anywhere else?
Well, we have forums that are connected to the site, so I'm on there, and then I'm on Facebook, but I don't really use it for the comic so much.
Awesome, dude. Well, I appreciate you taking the time,
talking
to us and all that stuff.
It's been a pleasure.
I hope you have a great con. Are you enjoying it so far?
It's been great so far.
Is this your first Chicago con?
My first one since Wizard. I used to go to the Wizard ones, but then they got really bad. So
and this will be the last. Nobody's going to Wizard.
This has been great so far.
Thanks. So, hey man, I really appreciate you taking the time, man. All right? Have a good one.
You guys take care.
Damn, I better get started. Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.